Hey, what's up guys, Chipsy, and today we are back with my BBL game for week 8 up against MattOshea. Now, I'm not going to go too into depth on this video, probably be a bit of a quick one because I am in a bit of a rush to record this, but we are facing off against Matt, and he's having a really good season. He's one of the top 8 teams in the league so far. He's got Protean Greninja, as well as DIalga as his kind of Ubermons, and then he's got a really interesting team with Mega Aero, Infernape and Mew as his kind of standout mons. Volbeat is a mon that he's brought to a lot of his games this season. It's performed really well for him. It's really kind of been a slept on threat, and it's supported the rest of his team quite nicely, so kind of no surprise to see it here, although it does not match up amazingly versus my team. Matt's obviously really comfortable using it, so we're going to jump into the game and see how it goes. So I'm going to lead off with my Sash Landorus. Sorry, the music was on there. As I'm going to click EQ turn 1, as he is just going to stay in here and fire off the Ice Beam. Now, like Sugar DIalga was a really obvious bringer on his part, so Lander, it's an obvious bring, but it's also a really good bring. I don't mean that in like a rude way. It is a good bring. Being able to check Lando with Sugar Ice Beam is a really nice tech. But obviously the Sash there allowed me to escape the Oko there. I'm going to U-turn out, expecting him to preserve DIalga as it can switch in on Ferro later on and set up rocks. It can take a hit from Finny with that Ranger health as well, but he does opt to actually stay in and click Ice Beam once again, so maybe banking on the overpredict there for the stealth rocks. But I'm going to go out to Hoe here, who can eat up the Ice Beam and can take a -1 rock slide pretty easily, because I am Chardy, so I would have taken, like, even if I wasn't Chardy, would have taken that well, as we are able to knock him out here with the Sacred Fire. Now he's going to go out into his arrow, and I don't have my Chardy active, and even if I did, it didn't allow me to live from that Ranger health, so I'm going to go hard out into my Lando here to sack it off to the edge, and this is going to give me my Ferro up against the -2 arrow. So I am going to go for the Gyro here on the off chance he wanted to stay in here and Fire Fang. I'm Oka, but so like I'm always beating arrow with my defensive Ferro, as he actually goes out into his Volbeat and reveals to have T-Waves. So this is probably some speed control variant to be able to nerf my my Mega Latios and my Beginner, so that's interesting to know. But I'm going to go for the Gyro again, just getting chip on anything you wanted to bring in. Could have gone for rocks, but obviously I want to keep rocks off the field in case he gets them up with Mew or Arrow later on, so getting my own rocks up and being forced to defog them later, I just don't gain as much out of the turn as going for damage there. So I do get Gyro off versus the Gren. This is going to put him in range of something like Brave Bird from Ho-Oh. And this is going to be really nice for me. So I'm going to go out to my Ho-Oh here and scout for the coverage to hit Ferro on the Gren, and I'm going to double now back out into my Finny, which covers him staying in and having Rock Slide if he had that tech on his Gren. But he does go hard out into Arrow, and Finny obviously covered that switch reasonably nicely too, because now I can just fire for Surf, as he does just stay in here to get edge damage off versus Finny. Maybe putting me, weakening me for his Gren, tip me with a Gunk Shot later. But I'm going to go out to, I'm going to click Surf here as he actually switches out into his Volbeat. Now this thing's kind of screaming to be a Trick Scarf set the way he's playing it, or just Trick of any kind. But probably Trick Choice Locked is what I'm thinking at this point, just the way he has played his Volbeat. He didn't recover up versus my Ferro earlier, he just clicked T-Wave and switched out, so this could be Trick, and the fact that he bordered in, he's either sacking it off or he's trying to catch my Finny here with the Trick. And honestly, Finny with its lefties is a really nice win condition in this game, so I'm going to switch out here into my Lati, scouting for the Trick, and he does reveal the Trick here, which is really nice for me. So I'm going to switch out hard out into my Ho-Oh, as I do expect him to go into either his Gren or his Slurpluff, predicting either the Draco or the Psychic or the Draco respectively, or he could have even gone Mew. Honestly, with the Misty Terrain up, Draco's bouncing off Mew, so Ho-Oh covered all of those plays pretty nicely, as I don't think his Gren has Rock Slide. And he's going to reveal T-Wave here and actually reveal not to be Choice Locked, and he's going to be Trick Lagging Tail, which is, I guess, like just more insurance versus my Beginner. He doesn't have to risk T-Wave, but he does get the speed nerf versus a Shift Gear variant of Mage, so I can get behind that. Now he's going to bring in his Slurp Buff, and this thing's actually going to be Belly Drum, but because I'm a defensive Ho-Oh, I can take a +6 return, even if he's adamant. So I'm going to 2KO him here with the Iron Head, but unfortunately I am going to get parried this turn, as we do take the +6 return. So Ho-Oh isn't going to be able to take out Slurp Off, but it's going to be able to deal some pretty nice damage with Iron Head. I'm going to reveal to be Trick Room again here and set up the Trick Room, which is going to pretty much put the Slurp Off down, reversing its speed boost from Unburden. And Now he's going to go into his Mew and actually scout for the Z move on my Mage, which is a nice play from his part, as Z Twinkle Tackle is going to obliterate Granite +1. And yeah, Mew's going to come back out here. I'm going to click Flash Cannon this turn on the off chance that he wanted to roost up, scouting for my Fluid Cannon. And now I can click Fluid Cannon because I do get the Spit F drop on Mew. I did also have Calm Mind on this Finny, but I didn't want to click it in case he was like an Earthquake Mew, which could deal pretty nice damage to my beginner. So here I'm not gonna try and preserve diff. I'm just gonna go for the Flash Cannon on the off chance that he wanted to sub or resist something like that, and just wrap the game up with Finny here. We were actually out of range of even a Stone Edge crit, I believe, from that range of health. So really nice game. Bit of a short and sweet one. But fun to play Matt. I'm sure we'll play him. I guess we have a chance of facing him again in playoffs if he does make it. I definitely think he's one of those teams that's almost locked for playoffs at this point. So we should get to face Matt potentially later on in the season. But yeah, that's going to be it. Week 8 of the BBL. Next week we do face off against Aaron2420, the commissioner of the league. So that should be a good one. Yeah, drop a like if you guys enjoyed and let me know what you guys thought of the game this week. And I'll catch you next time.